As a skilled labor shortage continues to plague the production sector in Illinois, Chicago manufacturers are doing whatever they can to keep their labor force intact. And in some cases, it's coming at the cost of profit.
If we want to keep the talent here, we've got to make adjustments, and we've been making adjustments. It's a brand new horizontal machining center.
Eric Treiber of Bensenville-based Chicago White Metal Casting says his labor costs have grown by about 3% annually over the last 3 years, a far faster pace than before the recession, and that while business has increased, the wage boosts have eaten away at his margins. It's a sacrifice to maintain what he describes as a family atmosphere among the company's 250 employees, for which the average tenure is 16 years.
We find that that experience is what drives us. We can't afford not to have that talent here, so we find ourselves really stuck between a rock and a hard place in that we're going to have to pay more for that talent, which inevitably results in reduced margins because we can't pass on those increased labor costs to our customers. So it's really a situation we can't avoid unless we're going to move out of state.
And moving out is an option that neighboring states are targeting. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, production sector employees in Illinois made less on average this June than factory workers in Wisconsin, Indiana, Missouri, and Michigan. And on average, that has been the case for the last 5 years. But more recently, Illinois manufacturers had the most rapid increase in average factory wages among those states. They shot up by almost 7% over the last year, the third largest increase in the nation. It's a sign that manufacturers in the Windy City and around Illinois are fighting to keep workers from shipping out.
If they have to get product out and there's such a high demand for their product, they'll bite the bullet.
Gene Esposito is the president of Willowbrook-based engineering placement firm Espo Corporation, where business typically grows when manufacturing skills are at a premium. Espo's business rose by about 40% last year as manufacturers took temporary labor where they could get it as cheaply as they could get it.
We had an individual that was making, I think at that time, with $15 an hour. He ended up leaving for a job for $25 an hour, which was a huge increase in the areas of CNC operators, CNC setup type people, PLC programmers, manufacturing engineers. And the shortage is so great and the demand is so great that people are looking for these individuals.
Esposito says his manufacturing clients are now looking for other ways to avoid heavily increasing their wages, such as allowing for more overtime, providing more paid vacation time, and even investing in new technologies and software to help attract young talent, which many manufacturers say will be the key to getting out of the labor shortage rut.
As the economy is improving, we're finding that the labor force wants to be more mobile and that they're going to move around and find the positions that pay them what they want to be paid.